What happens when the disruptor gets, well, disrupted? Hopefully we get to answer that before this video is over. Hopefully you were lucky enough to catch the last video where Junior and I explained just how streaming works. In particular, Netflix, how they chunk files to initially store them to check quality, following that up with DRM encryption and watermarking immediately following. Files are then encoded and stored in various formats and resolutions. Those files now become source files and are shared via CDN to local ISPs.
Impressive to say the least. Are there any other innovative solutions out there that would act as a disruptor to what you just explained? I mean, that's quite next level stuff. Streaming alone is a disruptor of linear cable television.
Excellent question, Junior. Enter the potential disruptor, blockchain. Loop.io is a solution that may just be better than what Netflix has, technically speaking. Powered up by their patented content fabric, their platform leverages the blockchain to deliver video content in what they call just-in-time delivery.
So you are telling me the blockchain has a streaming platform? What blockchain does it run on and how does it work?
Glad you asked. Loop.io content fabric is essentially an Ethereum blockchain platform. Explaining how it works? Well, that's going to take some time. Hope you are ready.
Okay, I'm in.
Let's get into it. First, an explanation of content fabric is key to understanding Loop.io's technology stack. Content fabric is a network, or in other words, a group of computers that share a communication channel. This channel spans across the world. All of these computers are using the same protocol or a defined set of rules these computers use to complete tasks. These computers, or nodes, as they are described in Loop.io's documentation, protocol is designed to create content parts from source media. The content parts are stored on the nodes or the network at the same time, encrypted with keys. Keys are paired to an artist, publisher, content, and protected by smart contracts. Check out two of my older videos about NFTs and Web3 to learn more about what a smart contract is.
That was a lot to take in. So to quickly summarize, Content Fabric is a network of nodes that have specific instructions to ingest media and output it in an optimal and storage-friendly fashion, while also encrypting and protecting the underlying media.
How does this all work? What we know so far is that Loop.io is more or less a distributed software solution running on the Ethereum blockchain. The Content Fabric is its own network of computers spread out across the world, with code to automate the processing of media in real time.
Most everything is done just in time. Let me say that again. Most everything is done just in time. One more time so it really sinks in. Most everything is done just in time. Meaning in real time each of these steps and processes I will mention occur. This is unlike the method that is used for streaming not on a blockchain. Things are stored and processed before the request to stream takes place. Loop.io does not utilize this strategy.
Taking a use case from beginning to end. You as a user would like to stream some media using Loop.io. You would have to provide the file and storage source. You will need a Web3 wallet to do this. The Web3 wallet will act as a signer for the media content, verifying you are the publisher, as well as the storage source for the content, as the media needs to be held within your wallet. Your wallet will also act as a receiver for payment based on views of your content. Their documentation doesn't really imply a preferred source wallet type, but it is noted that they have nodes peered with all the major public clouds: Azure, Google Cloud, AWS, IBM. Unlike in regular streaming, the media is ingested into all platform ecosystems and saved centrally, as opposed to maintaining ownership of the content in your own storage location, in this case, a Web3 wallet. Anyway, the metadata you can think of as quick facts about the media file. When it was created, what the title of it is, who's the creator, etc., will be captured from the file, as well as raw files. It will then be split up in what they call parts or objects. It is not saved as a regular media file format though, but as binary data. Binary data is data represented as ones and zeros. This is going to save a ton of space, as this is the only done once, and binary data is like text as opposed to video, audio, or images. The parts are coded with hashes that are later used to properly stream this back in correct order. then sent across the network nodes. Comparing it to Netflix, this would be equivalent to chunking the file, applying DRM, and encoding, then piecing the file back together and saving it under a different codec and resolution multiple times over.
This is where the most everything in real time comes into play. Though the parts are created once, each time a title is requested, the Content Fabric will access the source file to ensure no changes have occurred. Unless it's a live stream, and in which case this is all done as you are viewing. If you make a change at the source to the media, the blockchain will alert the network of this, and that particular part or parts will be replaced based on its hash. Instructions will be prepared for the media content. These instructions include applying the proper codecs for playback and watermarking. Finally, smart contracts are applied on top of the media to determine who can access it, how long they can access it, who is the publisher and owner. This essentially takes care of DRM. The Content Fabric will then verify the viewer has access, more than likely using their wallet address. Although this is not documented, I assume this will be the case pending the video. Converse with the viewer's network and systems and make adjustments to bitrate and resolution dynamically so that it's best suited to playback on your device. Also worth mentioning that there are only select nodes that can see the media in plain text, and those nodes are compensated for behaving properly. But all other nodes can't see the content of the media, they only follow the Content Fabric protocol.
Okay, so what happens when the disruptor gets disrupted?
The new disruptor pushes the envelope even further, establishing a truly innovative enhancement to the original product, making life much easier to us as consumers.